Literally been trying to make this video for 4 days. My name's Melissa. For those of you that don't know me, I am a page moderator at Alzheimer's Caregivers Support on Facebook and also the creator of Alzheimer's Caregivers United, a global longest stay team for the Alzheimer's Association. It's a fundraiser, if you don't know. You can go to www.alz.org/ACU to find out more about us and what we want to do. I thought I'd try something a little bit different. For those of you that don't know or haven't seen bits and pieces of my story, my mother, she has advanced Alzheimer's and vascular dementia, commonly known as mixed dementia. She went on hospice January 18th, I believe. She's been having multiple mini strokes, and her brain is pretty much fried from all of that. So I'm 36. I have 3 kids. I have a husband. I quit my job in 2014 to take care of Mom, so I've been with her full time for 4 years. I have seen her through near-death experiences with UTIs. I've seen her through hallucinations. I have seen her perception change and fade. I have seen her delusions become bigger and bigger and bigger. I have watched my mom die and be replaced by a carbon copy version of her. The Alzheimer's version of her. The vascular dementia version of her. I've learned to spot a stroke from a million miles away. Caregiving is hard. Caregiving is way harder than I thought it would be. It is lonely. It separates you from the entire world. Friends say they'll come and they don't. And family says they're there and they're not. And it sucks. And there are days where I just want to get in the car, load up my kids and my husband, and drive away and not look back. And I'm not ashamed to say that because it is hard. And I am human. We all have our boundaries. We all have our limitations. I do a lot of things to protect my mental and physical well-being. I have to check in with my doctor every 3 months. I go to therapy every other week. I take medication to keep my anxiety in check. But yeah, caregiving is hard. The whole reason why I started Alzheimer's Caregivers United was we are all advocates for our loved ones that have Alzheimer's disease or other dementia-related diseases. We are all inclusive. I want to advocate for us. I want to advocate for the caregivers. I think that we deserve a voice. I think we deserve to be heard. I think we know this disease better than all of the scientists in all of the world put together in one room. We know the ins and outs. We know the day-to-day. We know the way that it can change in a minute, in an hour, in a day, in a week. Mom went from being her normal baseline to being on hospice in a month. And that's hard. Watching the person that you love fade away and be replaced slowly by this person you don't know is hard. It's heartbreaking. Makes you angry. I don't know about you guys, but I love to scream. I love to sit in my car and drive and scream until it feels like my throat is bleeding. But I want to advocate for us. I want us to have a place where we can come together and be seen and be heard. And that's the whole purpose of Alzheimer's Caregivers United. It's not about raising the biggest amount of money. It's not about notoriety. It's not about being on Good Morning America one day, which would be pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. But we are the foot soldiers. We are the front line. I say it so many times. We deserve a voice. We deserve a podium. We deserve our place in this fight. And I don't think we have that yet. I don't think we're being heard. I don't think we're being seen on the level that we should and on the level that we deserve. And that's the purpose behind Alzheimer's Caregivers United. That's just the starting point. I won't give up. I see big things. I have big plans. Right now I'm basically on house arrest because my mom's on hospice. I have to sit and watch my husband take the kids and smile and wave when they leave. And on the inside, I'm just broken because I want to be there too. But a lot of you guys know, people with Alzheimer's, they have no sense of time. So if you're gone 18 minutes, you could be gone 18 hours. And they are mad when you get back. Some of them. My mom tends to be one of the ones that unfortunately gets very angry. But we're using medication now to control that and keep her more comfortable, and thank heavens it's working. I don't want this to be too long, but I feel like this is something I'm going to do more often. Share a little bit of insight, share experience, share my journey, because I think it's important. I think that's how we really get through to each other and to the world. And yeah, this is me on a good day, by the way. I actually took some time to look like a human. Typically, it's sweats and old t-shirts and ponytails. So yeah, that's why I created what I did. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm pushing so hard for people to share it and sign up for it. And if you raise $10 or $50 or $100 or $1,000 or $10,000, it doesn't matter. It's so much more about us uniting and coming together. Yes, it's virtual. No, the odds that we'll ever meet in person are slim to none. But to know that working together, we could potentially make a difference for not only Alzheimer's research and development, etc., but to know that we're together in this. For 4 years, I thought I was alone until I found all of these amazing resources. And I am going a lot longer than I had originally planned to, but I wanted you guys to understand why this project, this mission is so passionate to me. This is not just about Alzheimer's. This is about us. This is about the love that I have for each and every one of you, and the respect that I have for all of you, whether your loved one's with you, or they're in a nursing home, or they're 2,500 miles away. Alzheimer's changes you on a level that you don't understand unless you've been affected by it. And sadly, more and more people are going to be affected by it. Every 66 seconds, somebody develops Alzheimer's. That's 1,309 people a day. That is ridiculous. It is a silent epidemic and nobody talks about it. And as caregivers, we're not supposed to talk about the hard things like death or destructive behavior or hallucinations or anything like that. We're supposed to say, oh, everything's fine, we've got it all under control. When really, on the inside, we feel like we're crawling out of our minds and our skin, and we just want people to hear us. That's why we're here. That's what we want to do. So I hope you've watched this, and if you have, I really appreciate it. Cheers to you. And I hope you have a good day. And if it's a bad day, I get that. It's a bad day here. So fingers crossed for a better one tomorrow. And yeah, that's all I've got for today. Stay tuned, more to come. And if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you have any comments, if you'd like to know more about my story or anything interesting that I may have to say, let me know. And we'll talk soon. All right.